You say you're tired. You say you're burnt out. You drag yourself out of bed. You scroll through your day. You go through the motions. And you tell yourself, I'm just exhausted. I need a break. But let me challenge that. You're not tired. You're uninspired. There's a difference. Tired means you've been running at full capacity, giving your all, pushing limits. And now your body and mind need rest. But that's not what this is. What you're feeling, that constant fatigue, that mental fog, that weight you carry from sunrise to sunset, that's not physical exhaustion. That's the soul's way of saying, I'm bored. You are not meant to live a small, safe, automated life. You weren't designed to just get through the day. You were built to build, to chase, to ignite. But here you are shrinking, settling, clocking in and clocking out of your own potential. That's not fatigue. That's neglect. You're not worn out because you're doing too much. You're worn out because you're doing too little of what sets your soul on fire. You're stuck in routine, waking up to alarms you resent, working jobs you hate, living for weekends that vanish in the blink of an eye. No wonder you're drained. No wonder you're disconnected. You've numbed yourself to life. And when you cut yourself off from what excites you, what fuels you, what challenges you, of course you feel dead inside. Listen, energy follows meaning. If what you're doing lacks purpose, your body will protest, your mind will resist. You'll call it burnout, but it's deeper than that. It's spiritual decay. And here's the brutal truth. You can sleep 8 hours a night and still wake up tired if you spend your days living a life that doesn't align with who you are. So no, you don't need more sleep. You don't need another vacation. You need vision. You need direction. You need something that grips your heart so tightly that you can't go back to how things were. You need to remember what it feels like to want something, to chase something, to get lost in something that matters. Because when you're inspired, when you're locked in, lit up, focused on a mission, you become unstoppable. Sleep becomes a strategy, not an escape. Time becomes fuel, not a burden. You wake up different. But here's the thing, they don't teach you this. They don't tell you that energy isn't just about food and rest. It's about alignment. Are you aligned with your values? Are you aligned with your purpose? Are you aligned with the person you promised yourself you'd become? If the answer is no, then fatigue isn't your problem. Avoidance is. Disconnection is. You can't thrive in a life you resent. You can't grow in an environment that starves your ambition. And you sure as hell can't fly while chaining yourself to safety. You've been telling yourself you're tired, but maybe, just maybe, you've been tired of yourself. Tired of your own excuses. Tired of playing it small. Tired of postponing your greatness for the illusion of comfort. And if you're honest, you've had sparks. Moments when you felt alive. Times when you stumbled onto something that made you forget to check your phone, forget to eat, forget that the world even existed. Because you were so present. So lit up, so alive. That wasn't random, that was you. The real you breaking through the fog. But instead of chasing that, you went back to what was safe, you went back to sleep, and now you call it tired. No, you're not tired, you're hiding. You're avoiding the work it takes to build a meaningful life. Because deep down you're scared. Scared that you're not good enough. Scared to try and fail. Scared to want something so badly it hurts. But let me ask you, what hurts more, the pain of failure or the pain of never even trying? Because time is running. Every day you spend uninspired is a day you won't get back. And your soul knows it. That's why it's screaming at you. That dull ache you feel. That sense of, there must be more. That's your soul refusing to settle. That's the voice of purpose clawing at your chest. That's the reason no amount of sleep ever feels like enough. You want energy. Then get honest. Get clear. Start subtracting the things that drain you. Start adding the things that move you. Reignite what made you come alive when you were younger, before the world told you it wasn't realistic. Find the fire again. Read what fuels you. Create what haunts you. Say what you've been silencing. Do what scares the hell out of you. Because here's the truth. Inspiration is not a luxury. It's a necessity. Without it, you die long before they bury you. So stop saying you're tired. Start asking, what have I stopped dreaming of? What have I convinced myself is out of reach? Where did I lose my fire? And how do I get it back? Because once you do, once you reconnect with that spark, the fatigue will fade, the fog will lift, and the world will feel alive again. You'll realize it was never about energy, it was about purpose. And now that you have it, you don't just wake up, you rise. To would you like this broken down for scene direction, voiceover script timing, or edited with visual cues for a video production?